Hey everyone, it's Amy, and just a heads up, this is not a scouting video. It was going to be a little bit of a scouting video, but a lot of things happened. But first of all, I did get that ruby from that box. The box is confusing because I thought it was like, oh, the 5th pull, you're gonna get ruby. But no, you get a ticket, so the girl is random. But let's go ahead and take a look at what that box was. We're just gonna stay on this page. It is the pickup box. Essentially, it is a different version of the step up, where the rate of the girl that you choose will go up higher and higher and higher to get that UR. However, you're still dependent on that 1% rate. So it's not really a good thing. Like, if you're lucky, you're lucky. But if you have like the worst luck with 1%, and it's not really worth it, especially if you are like really big on pack buying, and then eventually you can just buy that card, because a lot of limited cards have been showing up in packs lately. So, you know, there's multiple ways to get the girl you want. It's just a matter of which one fits your means. So there is that. Also, we've been hit back to back to back, and this is one example, and I'll dive in deeper on this one. But we've been hit back to back to back with all sorts of limiteds and, you know, like just cards that we have to scout for. We obviously had as you can see, Ruby's trying to tell me to scout, but I'm not scouting. We have these yours, which are just glorified SSRs. We have these promo yours, which actually look pretty good. But they're essentially like the other ones that were in the subunit boxes that you couldn't pick. So the girl was random, so that was another like pull of your gem stash and things like that. So it, you know, back to back to back, and I suspect we will eventually get new subunit ones for their recent, you know, solo album, or not solo albums, but you know, their unit albums. We'll probably get yours for those probably by next month, if I had to guess. So there is that. But also, I'm gonna go right into it, and this is just a personal feeling. But first off, Niji Girls, I love them so much, but they did them so dirty with their cards, the rares and the SRs being just, you know, their sprites from All Stars, and like having no SSRs. Hopefully they fix that, and I know we have the arena, we can get new URs, which is great, but you know, if you're going to introduce them into the game, do it correctly. Which leads me to Layla. However you feel about Layla, if you're really into the new anime and things like that, that is up to you. Personally, I am not ready to commit. Like, I think you guys probably know this, or if you don't, when I saw Niji Girls, I was smitten from the get-go. I was ready to prepare to lay my life on the line for them, especially Rena. Rena was, once I saw her, I knew she was the one. But Layla, I don't know if it's because I'm such a big fan of Niji Girls, or because I'm still catching up with Aqua Girls, and, you know, Mew scouting and all that. I just don't have like a deep connection to them. Granted that these two are probably my favorites of the group. I mean, they're adorable. Kanan has an owl. I freaking love owls. And their personalities just seem nice, but I don't have the mental capacity to get to know them up close, watch the anime. You know, I'm not ready at that point yet. I think I'll be ready in maybe a year to get to know them, but as far as like buying merch and, you know, like declaring a best girl to scout for and obtain cards for, I'm probably not going to be at that level at all. Or it's going to be very minimum. Like, I'm doing the solos, and that's all I can afford right now. But I just think they came over here way too fast. I think if they at least saved it till the next anniversary, then we have something to go on, especially when the artworks for the cards are just screenshots. You know, they could have did a little bit better, but That's just a personal preference. If you guys like them, go ahead and scout for them. They're great girls. All the girls in Love Live are great. But onward to the next rant. Don't worry, it's not just Sif getting my rantiness. All Stars, it's your turn now. Alright, you guys, so first, before I start my little rant, I guess you can say, let's go ahead and take a look, because the Ruby Scout that I recorded failed, so that's why you guys haven't seen it. I did get Ruby, but I had to trade for her, which sucks. But what is great is that these 3 Fest cards that you see were actually cards I got on the banner off rate up. So that's great. And honestly, that's probably the best I can hope for, especially if Ruby didn't come home and I had to trade for her. I didn't get Maki either. And I got a couple other New Year's, and I got some solos recently, which is great. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Now, let's head on over to the info page real quick, because this is where it's going to start. The little rant. But as you guys can see, Yo is the next event card. And in case you guys do not know, that's actually going to be her 3rd one. And let's go ahead and take a look at the event stories. Now, these are all the event stories. These are all of the events that have been in Sif. And as I just said, Yo is on her 3rd event card, which is great for Yo fans. But there is a problem. And I think you guys already know what I'm talking about, especially as a fan. Where is the Rena event? Like, did KLAB forget that, hey, Rena hasn't had any event card? The only other girl that hasn't had an event card that you can scout for is Shiriko. And I suspect that she'll probably come shortly after Rena at this point. But if she came first, I would be even more angry, because it's getting ridiculous. At this point, a lot of the girls have already started to have their 3rd card already. A lot of the girls have 2nd cards. I know that Ayumu is, I think, one of the few that only has 1 event card. Rico might be the other one, because Rico's kind of not been in event cards either. But, like, she has at least 1. And I'm trying to figure out, what is the plan for this? Yeah, just checking. Rico doesn't have a 2nd one. So if Rico could get one, that'd be great. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm personally, the fact that Sif is kind of handling the things the way they are doing, and because All Stars has not given me an arena card for an event card, I'm starting to burn out, which is why I'm not scouting as much. Also, I just don't have money. I'm saving money for my trip. I'm literally going to be on a plane in the next, like, 24 hours. I'm getting worried. And, you know, these things will, you know, solve themselves. We're going to get an arena card eventually. I didn't suspect we were going to get one right after Kanata, because they like to space out the girls just a little bit as far as, like, groups goes. But I was at least expecting you know, a girl that doesn't have their 2nd card yet. Rico fans are hurting too on this one, but Rena fans are hurting the most. We are getting fed up. Kasumi has a 3rd event card, or our 2nd one, I think. I'm getting confused. Okay, so Kasumi's on our 2nd one. So disregard that portion. But yeah, it's, Rena fans are really hurting right now, and we would really appreciate it if KLAB can stop, like, I don't know, ignoring us, because we've had 2 Rena events. We had the Haunted House event. She's in the logo. I can pull up the logo as we speak. Alright, Rena's Creepy Haunted House. Top 100. I went top 100 on that event because Ruby, but also because it was a Rena event. And then also the kindergarten show is technically her event, but she was still the scouting card. And at one point, are we going to get a Rena event card? Because by the time Rena gets an event card, unless her events are like back to back, then what are you doing? because we're going to be waiting for Rena's second card, and then girls are going to be on their fourth card at that point. I feel like that's what's going to happen, and it's ridiculous, and I feel short-handed on this. And Rena's pretty popular, and that's one reason why I think Rena has been neglected, because she brings in a lot of money, I think. When you think about it, if you look on eBay, and if you look up merch of each Niji girl, Rena probably has the most expensive ones that I can think of. Besides Ayumu, probably, and Kasumi, maybe. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Enough ranting. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the two games. All-Stars in particular, we're going to be like a month away from anniversary soon. So I'm interested to see if they will just celebrate it side by side with the two servers. Because we're all linked up at this point. Besides the fact that we're not merged. You know, we're side by side, so hopefully it's that. But I'm suspecting that at anniversary, they're going to start producing birthday cards. And when they start doing that, that's when things get sticky. And I swear, if Rena is, because her, Rin, and Ellie are the first birthdays to come up after September, after the anniversary. So, forbid if they make her one of the first birthday cards, and then her party card comes up very soon, shortly after, or right before it, I'm going to be increasingly mad, and I don't know what's going to happen after that, but I'll keep on playing. I got stuff planned till the rest of the year, and yeah, sorry if you guys heard me ranting and might not have agreed with some of my points. In general, if you're a Love Live fan, be a Love Live fan. If you're having issues too, it's okay. We're all having some sort of issue with Love Live at this point. Not everyone is like completely 100% happy with how Love Live handles things, but we're gonna get there. Will we ever get the event cards that we missed out during the merge on Sif? Who knows? Hopefully. But yeah, until then, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will be seeing you guys in September with Ruby's birthday, Ranmaru's birthday. I'm going back to Shining Live. I only do it like a couple times a year. We got end of the year specials. We have Rena's birthday. That's a big one. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.